Hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for doing yoga with me today. We're going to be working on our outer thighs and activating the side of our body as well as stretching it. If you want to use blocks in your practice, go ahead and grab them. And as always, just follow your own body. If something doesn't feel good, please take another option. Be creative, take it slow, and really just, be creative. And if I'm doing something you don't want to do it, you don't have to, okay? You can always make up your own movement. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna be laying all the way down in Shavasana to start. Bring the palms up, roll your shoulders down. And just start to take a deep breath, feeling your body laying down on the mat, feeling the ground below you. Take a big inhale, start to feel your body float a little, get a little lighter, and then exhale, feel it sink into the mat, sink into the ground. Inhale, fill your belly all the way up to the crown of your head, get a little lighter, and exhale, sink. Just do this a few times on your own. And we'll start to take a little tiny body scan. So start to feel the feet on your mat, feel the feet grounded and your ankles. Just noticing how they're feeling. Maybe there's a breeze, maybe you have socks on and you can feel the fabric. And then we'll move on up to our calves. What does that feel like? Your kneecaps, maybe there's a little space between the mat and your knees. Your thighs and your glutes, just feeling and noticing your hips, your sit bones, your pelvic floor, your belly button, your lower back, your mid back, upper back, shoulders, your fingertips, your palms, the back of your hand, your wrists, forearms, elbows, biceps, the front of your arm, the back to your shoulders, your upper back and your neck, feeling the back of your skull onto the mat, and your throat, and your jaw. Go ahead and release your jaw. Into your third eye, your whole face, the top of your head. And we'll do that again with our joints. So start to feel your ankles and just roll your toes, wiggle, or roll your ankles, wiggle your toes, however. Just starting to feel the joints. And then can you move your knees a little? So however you move your knees, there's nothing wrong. And then your hips. How can you move your hip joint? And then we'll start to move our fingers and our wrists. Just waking the body up. And then how can you move your elbows? And your shoulders. then can you move your neck? And then maybe you start to kind of move everything. Just playing a little. Good. And then reach your legs out really long. Reach your arms above your head. Take a big inhale like you wake up, or like when you wake up. Take a nice big inhale or stretch. And exhale, release. Walk your feet over to the left side. Maybe cross the right ankle, walk your shoulders over, reach for the left side. And inhale, take a big inhale, stretch into the right side of your body. And then walking your feet over to the right. Crossing with the left, walking shoulders over, reaching with the hands to the right. Little banana shape, inhale into the left side. Good, and then bring yourself back to the center. Bend your legs, arms long down by your side. We're going to start to feel our spine now as we tuck our tailbone. Peel the spine one vertebra at a time off of the mat into a little bridge. So we're just starting to feel the spine. Reach really high with the hips. And then let's feel our spine as we come down from the upper back, mid back, and lower. And we'll do this a couple times, and you can actually do this on your own, just feeling your spine, noticing what it's like today. Next time the hips meet the mat, bring your knees into your chest. And you can rock back and forth, or side to side. Good, now let's bring our knees over towards the right side, little spinal twist. So you can gaze up, you can look to either side, just make sure your neck is comfortable and it's not straining in any way. Arms also can be however you'd like. Some people like to open their arms, some people like to grab the top leg, maybe you find something else. And then on your own time, bring your knees back to center and we'll rock and twist towards the other side. Good, bring your legs back to center. Legs are now in tabletop, so shins parallel towards the ceiling. We're going to press our hands onto the top of the thigh, so on your quad muscle, the top of your leg. And then you're going to flex your feet, press the feet now towards the hands and the hands towards the feet. So you're starting to fire up your core. Take a big inhale. Then exhale, squeeze, 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 belly button down. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Start to shake. Inhale. And exhale, press even harder. And release. Take a breath here. We'll do that one more time. Lift the left leg, lift the right leg. Press the hands in. This time we're going to lift the shoulders. So if it feels good, take an inhale. Lift the shoulders. Keep pressing, pressing, pressing. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, exhale. Good. And bring the knees back into your chest. Release your shoulders. This time we'll start to rock forward and back, rolling through the spine that we just found with the core. So a little bit of momentum can be used, but it's mostly your core muscle rocking you forward and back. And then we'll rock all the way up, across over your legs, and find your tabletop. So plant your hands underneath your shoulders, press into all 10 fingertips, knees underneath your hips. Inhale as you lift your chest and your hips, lengthen the spine. And then exhale to round, finding kind of the ripple of your spine like we did in our bridge. Right, so we'll lead with the tailbone, and then let the rest of the spine follow. Good, and then again, lead with your tailbone, tuck it under, let the rest of the spine follow. And then we'll reverse that. So now our head comes up, and then the rest of the spine follows. And then we round forward, and then the hips follow. So you can start to kind of do whatever movement you want here. Circle or something else maybe. Good. All right, bring your forearms down, elbows underneath shoulders. Reach the right toes out, reach the left toes out, forearm plank. 3 breaths here. Take an inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale, lift through your chest, lift your head. Notice if your hips are lifted, bring it down in line with your shoulders. Squeeze your core. 1 more breath in. And exhale, we'll rock to the outside edge of the foot towards the right. So the right arm stays. Take an inhale. You can always bring knee down. And exhale, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale for 2, long spine. Inhale. Exhale for 3, rocking now towards the left side. Plank, inhale. Exhale, lift that hip up, open your chest. Breathe in. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3, coming back towards your forearm plank. Release the knees down, come back to your tabletop. From here, look towards the right hip, and then bring the hip towards the ear. So stretching the left side of your body here, kind of doing a little tail wag, and then look towards the left, stretch it out. Good. And we'll repeat this a couple times on your own. Good. Come back to neutral. Flip your toes. You're on the balls of your feet. Press back into a down dog. So really grounding through your fingertips. You can bend the knees as much as you need. Release your neck. Shoulders away from ears. Release the heels down as much as you can. Not forcing anything for now. And let's walk the feet to the hands. Good, release, forward fold, maybe grab the elbows, maybe shake the head, sway a little bit, let gravity take you down, and again, bending legs as much as you need. Kind of bringing your weight a little forward onto your toes will help you stretch the back of the leg a little more even. Take an inhale as you lift into a flat back. Hands on top of your shins, or maybe you want to use your block here. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, you can round your spine, or you can take a flat back to stand. Take a big inhale. Reach your arms up, clasp the left hand, or left wrist with the right hand. Reaching up, ground through your feet. Arch over towards the right side. Keep your hips steady. And then inhale, let's bring the clasp, or the left hand to right wrist. Inhale, reach up and over. Good. Coming back to center, release your arms, roll your shoulders up, and then down your back, palms facing forward. We'll take a second here to now find our ground standing. So kind of shift your weight back and forth. You feel your heels, you feel the weight in your toes, and then kind of find where center is. You can rock back and forth until you find your weight equally on both parts of your foot. So in the middle of your foot. Strong mountain pose here. Feeling the crown of your head lift. Your glutes squeeze just a little bit. Easy kneecaps. So your whole body is working here even as we just stand. Inhale, reach your arms above your head. Big inhale, big breath. And then exhale, flat back or roll, forward fold. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. If you want, round the spine, maybe sway a little bit as you stand. And once you find the top, find that strong mountain pose once more. Strong core. Inhale, reach arms. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, lift. Plant your hands, step the feet back to plank. Release knees down. Shift your chest forward. Hips, chest meet, elbows to your side. Inhale, baby cobra. Lift through your chest. Press your feet down. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Belly button in. Take another inhale. Maybe you lift your palms, firing up the lower back, but lengthening through your spine. And then exhale, press those palms down, glue your elbows down, glue your shoulders down, lift through tabletop, find your down dog. Good, roll out your spine, let's do that once more. Lower those knees, hips, chest meet, elbows glue, press the feet down. Inhale, lift through your chest. Next inhale, option to lift those hands, lift your chest, fire up that lower back. And then plant your hands down, squeeze those elbows, lift your tabletop, downward dog. Good, once you're here, reach your right leg up. Keep the hips square. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose in plank. Inhale to lift a little higher. Plant the right foot in between your hands. Oopsie, that's not what I was gonna do. Okay, bring that leg back. Release your knees down. Okay, we're here in tabletop. Now reach the right leg back. And then rock to the heel. So the right heel, we're rolling to the side. Now lift that heel. Lift the leg. Squeezing the side of your glutes. Opening through your chest. Feeling the side body hold you here. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, let's bring the right hand back down. Now bring that right knee into your chest and plant the foot. Good. Flip onto your balls, the ball of the back foot. Lift that leg for low lunge. Lift through your chest. Inhale, reach the right arm up for low lunge twist. You can always take your block here with your left hand. Keep squeezing those inner thighs together. Open through the chest, long spine. Take one more inhale. And from here, let's release that back heel down, rocking to the left side, coming into warrior two. Opening up through your hips, squeezing the side of your legs once more. Press the shoulders down, so feeling those obliques we've been working. Straighten the front leg. Reach the palm, flip the palm. Legs stay where they are. Reaching up. Flying warrior. Reach for your feet, or maybe you take a bind. Good. Transitioning through warrior two, windmill the arms down. Find your plank. Maybe you're ready for chaturanga. You can always take the first flow that we took. If you're ready, shift your weight forward. Bend your elbows halfway. Inhale, upward dog. Use your abs to press back to downward dog. Good. Once you're in your down dog, lift your left leg. Keep the hips square. Keep reaching to lift. And then bring the left knee into your chest. Good. Let's come back, set that knee down, set the right knee down. Reach the left leg out, ball of the foot, roll onto the heel. Reach the left arm up high, lift that foot. Couple breaths here, keep pressing hips forward. Release the left palm down, square the hip, bring the left knee into the chest. Lift the back knee, low lunge, lift through your chest. Maybe right hand comes to a block, or maybe you have two blocks. Take an inhale, twist towards the left, low lunge twist. Good. From here, open up into your warrior two on the right side of the mat. So this back foot is in line with the back edge of the mat. Press your shoulders down, reach through your fingertips. Bend the front leg a little more if you can. Take an inhale, straighten front leg, reach back, flying warrior. Keep those inner thighs glued together, both legs are straight. And then re-bend that front leg through your warrior two, windmill the arms, find your flow. You can always take an option to child's pose. Good. Okay, reach right leg up. Let's open our hip. Open the hip. Bend the leg. Now keep the leg straight, or keep it open. Let's pulse a little bit. Squeeze that side glute. Squeeze as you pulse. Woo! It's like you're starting to cramp a little bit. All right, turn that hip down. Bring the right knee into your chest. Find your low lunge. Sorry, I keep doing that. That's not what I want to do. I want to come to my side plank one more time. So bring that right knee down. Rock to the right side. Lift through the left leg. Reach the arm to frame the ear. Now from here, we can bend the back leg, clasp the back ankle, and open the hips. Open the chest a little bit, finding our balance. Okay, now turning our hip down, let's bring the left knee in, finding our low lunge. Once again, here we are. Lift through your chest, low lunge twist. Open up into warrior two. Flying warrior. Come back to warrior two. Grab your block. Shift your weight forward and back. We're coming into half moon. So rock your chest forward. Keep flexing through the back leg, just like we did when we were on the ground doing this. Okay, so open up your chest. Coming into a sideways half moon. Maybe reach the arm up. You can take a bind. Hand to the chest, okay. So free arm. Maybe you try to take a balance. And let's rotate the hip down, warrior three. keep the rib cage closed. Lengthen through the crown, reach the fingertips back. From here, standing split. So reach the right arm up, right leg up, hands come down. From here, let's tap the right knee to the outside of the left ankle and stretch back up. Take an inhale, tap it down, and stretch. One more time, tap and stretch. Now this time we tap the right knee down on the outside of that left ankle and sit our hips down. So we're in this little crossy motion with our hips. Now from here, left fingertips come down, reach the right arm up and over, elbow to thigh. Keep pressing the left glute down to the mat as you lengthen and twist from your navel, stretching that left side glute. Good. From here, we're going to take a twist around. So we're going to twist around, untwist your legs, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to lengthen through your chest. You have a little flat back. And then we're going to stand all the way up. Reach to the right. Open up the side body. Reach to the left. Open up the side body on the right. Come to center, clasp your hands, lift your chest. Forward fold. Keep the hands clasped, coming back to your wide-legged forward fold. Release those hands, turn back to the right side, coming to the front of your mat. Plant the hand, step the right foot back, find your flow. Good, so we're in our down dog. Reach that left leg back and up, open your hip, bend the leg. Good, now keep it turned out. We take little pulses, squeeze that glute, squeeze, squeeze, lift, lift. Good, now turn the hip down. Bring the knee into your chest. Bring it back a little, place the knee down underneath the shoulder. Straighten the right leg, rock to the side. Lift that leg, reach arm over to frame the head. You can stay here or bend that leg. Clasp the hand to the ankle, arch the spine a little bit. Keep pressing hips forward. Good. Now release this, hand comes down to the mat, square the leg, right leg into the chest, plant it, low lunge. Good. Low lunge twist, reach the right arm up, using that block if you want. Good, warrior two, place that heel down, left side of the mat, warrior two. Flip the front palm, straighten the leg, flying warrior. Come through warrior two, grab for that block, rock forward and back, half move. So really squeeze the glutes, squeeze those inner thighs together, keep the hips solid, keep the core solid. And then rotate the hip down, warrior three. Reach the arms back. Maybe you take reverse prayer arms. Maybe you like to reach the arms above your head. Good, now let's reach the hands down, standing split. We tap and stretch. Tap outside of the right ankle. Stretch one more time. Tap. Stretch now, we set the leg all the way down, set your hips down, ground the right hip, reach the right fingertips behind you, lengthen up and over with the left arm, take your twist. Good, unwind and find your forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold towards the right side of your mat. So your feet don't have to be really wide. You can walk your toes in, okay? Find somewhere that's you just feel comfortable. Hands onto the mat, flat back. Lift your chest, arms out to the side as you stand tall. Reach to the right side, inhale, stretching left side of body. Up and over, reach to the right or the left side. Clasp your hands behind your back, lift your chest, forward fold. Release the hands, walk to the left side of your mat towards the front, find your low lunge, plant your hands, step back, find your flow. Good, reach the right leg back and up. Square the hip, straighten the leg, bring the right knee into your chest. Now come back out, three-legged dog, place it down. Back in your down dog, roll your spine forward. And we'll rock towards the right side of the mat, coming into an extended side plank this time. You can stay here or start to bring the left leg up. Grab for the toe, heel stretch. From here, release that left leg behind the right leg, reaching up for wild thing with your hips. Left hand comes down, come back to three-legged dog. Left knee into chest, plant the hand or plant the foot, warrior two. Straighten your leg, flying warrior. Coming forward, finding your half moon. So option here to bend the leg, grab for that ankle. Turn the hip down, release the ankle, warrior three. Staying here or here, option to bend the leg, grab with the opposite hand, so the left hand to the right leg, lift the right arm, open your chest. Take another breath. Gently release. Bring the right leg forward. Right knee into your chest. Now let's bring the right leg out to the side. Connect the foot to the leg. So let's really, really try to use our muscles instead of like forcing your leg to go really, really high, okay? It doesn't matter if your foot's by your ankle. Once you get stronger, you'll be able to get higher and higher. So bring the knee out in front of you and then rotate it. Wherever it is, you just connect the foot without forcing, okay? Now lift high. Use those outer glutes we found. You can bring your hands to the hips. You can reach for your tree. You can do something that you think is pretty, okay? Have fun. Try closing your eyes. That in itself adds a little balance challenge. Now from here, hands can come back to the hips. We're going to straighten that leg and bend. Straighten, still using those outer thighs here to keep that leg supported and lifted. One more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bring it back in. Find the peace fingers, bring it to that right toe. Lift, find this heel stretch out to the side. Bring your shoulders down. Keep lengthening up from your glutes and hamstrings. Make sure the right hip isn't open. Turn it down, hips in line. Maybe take one peace finger away. Maybe try to hold it. Okay. And then from here, go ahead and release. Let's bring it back. Find your warrior three. Down to your standing split. And then from here, release that right leg. Her right foot is going to the outside of the left ankle, so your legs are crossed. Just take a second here to really stretch the outside of that right glute. Release your head. Inhale to lift, so we have a little flat back here. Reach your palms back. Lift through your heels. And then lift your chest. Keep the heels lifted. Find your balance. Turn towards the right, towards the back of your mat. Keep heels lifted. Once you're there, release your heels. Clasp your hands. Lift through your chest, forward fold. Whenever you're ready, release your hands, walk forward into your plank. Find your flow. Good. Left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Knee to chest. Hold it there. Three-legged dog. Release that leg down. Roll through your spine. Find your plank. Rock to the left side. Side extended plank. Stay here. Or bend the right leg. Maybe you find this balance. Maybe you want to try the heel stretch. Wherever you are, wild thing. Plant the right foot down. Open up. Bring the right foot back, three-legged dog. Right knee into chest. Plant the foot. Find your low lunge twist. Open up, warrior two. Straighten the leg, flying warrior. Now from here, half moon. So reach forward. Maybe you try to balance it forward now. Find your half moon. Maybe take that bind. Maybe you're doing something different. Release the leg, turn down, turn the hip down, warrior three. Opposite arm, opposite leg, bend the back leg. Maybe clasp the hand to lift, kick through the foot, lift through the chest. Release that back knee, bring it forward. Lifting the leg, turn out from your muscles. Connect the leg. Wherever you are is beautiful. Play with your tree, play with the arms, breathe here, really focusing on the outer thighs and grounding through your feet. Take an inhale. We'll straighten that leg out. Squeeze the glute. Bring it back in. Squeeze and bend. One more. And bend. peace finger to the toe. Make sure hips are square. Oh, my calf is burning. Wherever you are, start to straighten that leg out to your heel stretch. So maybe you come here, and that's beautiful. Okay, as long as your hips are square, stay here, shoulders down. The leg does not have to be straight. Maybe release it, bring it back in. Warrior 3. Standing split. From here, release the back foot down, outside of that right leg, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, reach the arms back. Lift through your heels, all the way up. Turn towards your left. Release your heels, clasp the arms. Forward fold. Good, releasing the hands. Walk out, finding your down dog. Reach the left leg up. Bring the left knee to the left elbow. Gently release down into your pigeon. So you can use block to place under your left hip just to give it a little lift so you can rotate the right hip down. I just super exaggerated that for you. So we're really turning it down, squaring your hips. Maybe you come to forearms. You can also use this block to relax your neck so the head kind of rests, finding your third eye here. Go ahead and lift up, back, all the way up. And then you're going to turn to the right. So you're going to turn your hips to the right and open up through the right leg. So toes meet the ceiling. Exactly. So right hand on the inside of that right leg, round through the left hip. Inhale, reach up and over towards the right toes. Getting a nice little stretch to the side once again. Really pressing out of the mat to lift and reach. And then we can rotate down towards the foot. So rotate chest now down. Good. And then from here, we're going to bend the right leg, straighten the left. All right, so just switching sides, the left arm inside, reaching up and over with right. Arm grounding through left hip. Press the left hand down to lift and reach. Good, and then when you're ready, turn your chest towards your toes, lengthening forward and round. Good. Lift through your chest, now turning towards the right side. We'll come into a pigeon towards the back of your mat. So bring the right knee to the right wrist. Square your hips. When you're ready, lift your chest, swing that back leg in front of you, bring your feet forward, reach through your chest, And we'll round all the way down, round, down. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock back and forth, side to side. And then release the left leg out long. Keep the right knee into your chest. We'll straighten and bend the right leg. Flex the foot for a little more. And then keep the right leg bent as you draw it over towards the left shoulder for a little twist. Bring the right knee back into your chest, draw it long, stretch it long on the floor, bring left knee in, bend and straighten. Avoiding the knee, so calf or thigh with the hands. And then bend the left knee, draw it over towards your right shoulder for a little twist. Bring the left knee back into the chest. Bring the right knee back into the chest. You can do anything else. Maybe take a baby. Maybe you like to do another pose before we end. Go ahead and when you're ready, bring your feet back down to the mat. Widen your feet a lot, and then bring the knees together. Bring the arms down by your side and just let gravity release your lower back down to the mat. And then in your time, reach your legs long out to your Shavasana. We'll start to take a deep breath in, just like the beginning. Inhale. Feel your body get super light to where it's almost floating off the mat, or it feels like it is. And then exhale, exhale. Feel your body get really heavy, sink in. Big inhale. Body gets light. And exhale, exhale, exhale. Sinking, grounding. So inhale, our body comes up into the sky, up into the universe. And then exhale, we ground back down. Good. Reach your arms above your head. Take a nice big stretch. And then gently rock to your favorite side. And gently sit yourself back up to sit. Ground your palms down on your thighs. So finding the grounding through your palms, your sits bones, and then finding the length in your spine, all the way out of your crown chakra, all the way up to the universe, making yourself big. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. The light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste. Thank you for doing this practice with me, and have a wonderful rest of your day.